Hello, I'm Wyatt Mitchum, and this is my YouTube video over Chapter 2, Planning and Initiating of Movement. As we know, the central nervous system is responsible for the planning and initiating of motor skills. Now, my specific motor skill today is actually raising a glass, or in this case, a coffee cup. The planning requirements for planning are data gathering, motivating, intention setting, retrieving of memories, organizing decision making, evaluating and judging, and predicting outcomes. Now, planning a movement actually also draws on previously learned behaviors, and it makes considerable use of our sensory feedback to make sure that we're ready to plan and initiate the movement. This is also known as action preparation and movement preparation, and in the book it says psyching up. Now, in initiating a movement, the process of taking the plan and sending it down and out of the central nervous system is actually what it's actually defined as. The plan must be encoded into a precise pattern of electrical signals in order for it to be perfectly communicated. Now, in both phases, initiation and planning, they must take into account that as the signal descends from the central nervous system to the peripheral nervous system, changes are made along the way. And this is because there are changing environments. Your body has to be recuperated in different ways. It is not one singular area in the brain that is actually for planning and initiating, but instead it's actually 4 sections that have been located as planning and initiating. And those are the cerebrum, the diencephalon, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. And it's hard to locate one specific region just because of the complexity of motor control. The steps for whatever your specific motor skill are is motor planning, motor initiation, motor commands, the effectors, and then the movement and environment. These work on both a feedback system and a feed-forward system. Now, the way this works is if I'm about to plan to pick up my cup of coffee here, I am looking around, making sure that I'm prepared with my environment. I'm gathering that data, that information. I'm motivating my muscles to be able to perform this. I'm organizing my thoughts, my specific, and I am judging how the outcome is about to be. Now, I know in grabbing my coffee cup that I have to reach for it and I should avoid my laptop, which is currently sitting in front of me. Now, in doing this, we're finally able to initiate the movement. We can reach for the cup. The muscles are affected in which we are able to finally proceed with the movement. Now, having said all of this, to surmise, my external source is actually going to be from Dos Equis, because we have in my house the Dos Equis man raising a glass, and he'd like to say, adios amigo,